I think humans and most animals in general don't want to work hard. They want to do as little as possible to survive and, if possible, thrive. That's just the nature of the living organism, is to conserve energy. Look, the nature of a living organism is, at its essence, to live long enough to procreate, pass the genetic material along to the next generation, and then your work is done. So with that in mind, I think nature set up most organisms in a way that wants them to try and conserve energy. And in terms of humans, our brains are the complex organ that has become our primary tool. Our brain has created a lifestyle in which it's easy to not do anything. Food is everywhere. We don't have to hunt or gather food anymore. It's virtually everywhere we look. Obviously, third world countries notwithstanding, but in developed nations, food is not an issue. It's around every corner, and most of it is not good food. Most of it is food that has been packaged and processed to appeal to those basic primal instincts of crunchy, salty, fatty, sweet, which were few and far between 10,000 years ago, or even 200 years ago, and especially a million years ago. But right now, crunchy, salty, fatty, sweet is like, that's the driver of that little appetite center in the brain for a lot of people. So between appetite, cravings, hunger, access to food, and then the unwillingness to undertake some form of exercise because it's associated with discipline and misery and struggle and suffer, has put us in this position where 40% of us are obese, and 2/3 of us, at least in this country, are at least overweight. Tens of millions of undiagnosed cases of type 2 diabetes, all sorts of inflammation, heart disease, cancer. And these are all an artifact of our perfect human bodies and our perfect genes responding to the inputs that we've chosen to give them. And when I say chosen, we've done so unknowingly. Most of us have chosen to eat a certain way, or to move a certain way, or to live a certain way, not so much out of willingness to flout nature, but just because it seems easy and we didn't know any better. I think most people would love to do the right thing if they knew what the right thing is. And many people, and this has been the history of weight loss, for instance, over the last 30 or 40 years, many people thought that eating fat made you fat. Many people thought the way to lose weight was to exercise more. Many people have thought that eating fat and cholesterol gives you heart disease and cancer. Many people have thought that the only way to lose weight is to cut calories way, way, way back, and it doesn't matter what you eat. And many people have thought that this was just a simple math equation of calories in, calories out. And none of that is true. The human body is a complex system, and if you understand how it works, there are ways to, I hate the word hack, but I'm going to use it. There are ways to hack this that will get you to your goal of more energy, better sleep, better sex, better production, ideal body composition, without any of the struggle and suffer and pain and sacrifice, without any of the portion control and calorie counting that you might have thought was required to get there. And that's really, again, that's been what I see as my job, is to educate the world into how to access these untapped hidden genetic switches that we all have and achieve optimal health if we want to. And I'm not saying everyone should or needs to, but if you want to, I have some good information for you.